Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the morning show. Good morning, Andy.
Good morning.
Another beautiful day all week long. Looks like great weather today, sunny and a high of 75. Yesterday's high was 71. It'll be a little breezier today, but beautiful springtime weather.
Yeah, it was very nice. Very nice last night. We took in a weeknight soccer game,
Oh yeah, that's right.
which was very nice. So, yeah, weather was nice. Big day yesterday. My child got braces.
I was shocked.
I know. She kept
Yeah.
it a secret from most people. So,
Did you know she was getting braces?
I did, and actually both parents have to go in to make sure, so one doesn't agree to it, and then the other one say, I didn't agree to it. So, exciting times at our house, for sure. Do you ever get out of the shower and think, did I wash my hair?
Yeah.
That happened to me today, and I'm still not sure.
Yeah, I've done that many times.
Yeah. That's kind of what happened to me today. I didn't realize it until recently, so I'm not sure if I did or not.
Doesn't look like
It doesn't.
Yeah, so many people out and about on this beautiful weather using our awesome trails and parks. Great to see all the folks in our community enjoying the great outdoors. It's almost swimsuit season.
It is Memorial Day. I think is the official start of bikini season.
Yeah, and the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue is out. Have you
Is it?
seen it?
No, but just like when I was a young kid, I run out to the newsstand.
Well,
Brandon,
Martha Stewart
gosh,
still
Brandon.
has it. Yes, she is gracing the cover of Sports Illustrated's swimsuit issue. She is 81.
She's 41 years older than me.
Wow. She credited her good looks to a clean diet, regular exercise, living life to the fullest, and taking a few years off to spend in jail.
I think she quit drinking and just started smoking weed with Snoop, and it turned out that it works. It's all airbrushed. I don't even want to look at it.
She's the oldest person to grace the cover of the magazine.
Are there any other ones, or did you just do the cover photo?
There are others.
Okay.
Brooks Nadar, Megan Fox, and Kim Petras are the other cover models for this year's issue.
Great. We'll run out and grab a few issues.
For many years, and I don't know if they still do it, but Sports Illustrated allowed you, particularly for people with kids that were getting the magazine, to opt out of the swimsuit issue.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Did you opt out of that for me when I used to subscribe?
Yes, we opted out of that.
You did, but I would go to the newsstand anyways. I'd go to Jay's Bookmart. They'd sell it to me.
It didn't really matter because you didn't read.
No. I just looked at the pictures.
The NBA Finals, or what are they? The pre-finals? The
Conference finals.
Conference
Yep,
finals.
the Western Conference and the Eastern Conference. The Eastern Conference is Miami and Boston.
Right.
And then LA and Denver.
Yep.
And tonight they
tonight.
start.
In the NBA and ABC and ESPN announced that the games will start a half hour earlier than past years, so they start at 8:30 instead of 9, and on Sunday nights they'll start at 8 o'clock.
That's fine. That's still better than the 10 o'clock, 10:30 times that happened in the first two rounds. So.
No, it's at 8 o'clock though.
Oh, what?
The NBA draft lottery.
Oh, the draft lottery tonight.
Draft lottery, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to get him.
Oh my gosh.
The Pistons could end up with this guy.
Are we talking about buying season tickets today? Should we?
I hope so. By tomorrow.
Well,
This is a
should we buy them
Before it
today?
goes up,
I think we do it.
yeah, the price is probably going to go up tomorrow.
I think we buy season tickets.
Today.
We, as a group upstairs, we have a tendency to pool our money together, and I think that's what. I'll tell you what. If the Tigers win the Central, we'll buy everyone tickets.
Do you know how to pronounce this guy's name?
Victor Wembanyama. I don't know. Is that right?
He's the prize in the draft. You know, there's a Lakers fan, a LeBron James fan, who wanted to show support for his team in the playoffs by having LeBron's face shaved into the back of his head.
Oh my God.
Wow. Isn't that?
That looks ridiculous.
So he's walking around and people behind him think, LeBron James is there. But he's not as tall. He's not as tall as, and the barber is very talented. He once shaved someone's back of their head with a likeness of Colonel Sanders, and KFC saw that, and he got free chicken for a year.
Jeez.
So maybe someone will see this and they'll
I wonder if they could do that down at Todd's Barbershop.
Tickets to the finals.
Next time I take James, my nephew, to Todd's Barbershop, I'll see if he can put LeBron in the back of his head.
You know what I did yesterday?
You did a couple things that I wouldn't have done.
I went in a hot air balloon.
For real?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh.
At Queens School, the REMAX Mid-Michigan folks invited the REMAX hot air balloon. They do school demonstrations all throughout Michigan, and Queens was awarded a school demonstration of the REMAX hot air balloon. Guess how many REMAX hot air balloons there are
In the country?
in the world, in the country?
I don't know, probably one.
175. It's the largest hot air balloon fleet in the world. So
I just thought there was one and it was here in Jackson. I'll be darned.
yeah, so this one's from Howell, the pilot, and we'll have more later.
What's the pilot's name?
I forgot. What's his name, Brandon?
He'll be
Doug.
on your show.
His name's...
Doug.
Yeah, he'll be on your show.
He'll be on our show later today.
Yes.
And Brandon wouldn't go up in the balloon.
No, Brandon,
I wouldn't either.
It was tethered. This is as high as
You
we
know
go.
what? I still wouldn't go.
There was a giant, like a nautical rope, holding it to 5 people on the ground.
So you went to the school and then you went up in the balloon in front of all those kids?
Yes.
Those poor kids.
Well, they asked me to,
Oh, they
and I
did?
couldn't say no.
Right.
Yes,
Right.
Principal Liz Hartley and Pastor Tim McDonald, Father Tim McDonald.
Did they get in the balloon?
They went in the balloon.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I'm sorry I missed it.
Mrs. Hartley gladly did, and Father McDonald had to be dragged onto the balloon. He was not a willing participant.
I'm surprised you got in the thing.
I am too,
Yeah, very
Yeah.
surprised.
but I didn't want to disappoint the kids.
Yeah, I'm sure the kids would have been really disappointed if you didn't go up in that balloon. So, very good.
Yeah.
Very, very cool.
So thanks to REMAX Mid-Michigan for bringing the hot air balloon to Jackson. And they will be, of course, participating in the Hot Air Jubilee on, I believe, July 21.
I cannot wait for that event.
Yeah.
Love it. Love it. So fun. You may find this hard to believe, but my golf league starts today.
I thought it started last week.
Hmm?
Last week you couldn't do something because you had a golf league.
Mm-hmm.
Started-
I'm in 2.
All right, so
Yeah.
your second golf league starts.
This is the real golf league.
Oh.
Starts tonight, just so you know.
So it was like last week the pre golf league.
Last week is a special league, private league.
You know, when I was at Queens yesterday, I peeked into the kitchen,
Oh boy.
and there's just one person that's making lunch for hundreds of people.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it is,
Yeah.
isn't it? Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It's great. Maybe you should offer your services.
I would have. During the presentation, I thought about going in and helping.
Yeah.
So
You know, it's interesting. I was here last night, probably till about 6:30, and then this morning I walk in and there's a hot and ready box in the back.
really,
Yeah, so that means someone had a hot and ready. Oh, you had
That
a
was
hot
me.
and ready?
Yeah.
When?
well, it was so hot and
Can
ready
you believe this?
that I don't think they finished making
Oh,
it.
no, I'm sure it was.
It looked like they dropped the pepperoni from an airplane, and it landed on the pizza. And they cut it like they just with a samurai
With
sword.
an axe?
It's like it was unusual.
If I was serving you pizza, that's how I would serve it to you as well.
It was the East Michigan hot and ready.
No,
And
it
they-
wasn't. It was in Ann Arbor. Stop. You were in Ann Arbor last night.
That's right.
It was Ann Arbor.
No, it was great. It's hot. It's ready. it's great. It was even before it was ready, and it was hot. But one more thing about school lunches. The FDA is about to unveil their new school lunch guidelines. And guess what could be disappearing from these?
Milk.
Chocolate milk.
Milk.
Yes, chocolate milk is possibly coming off the menu. They are concerned about the
It's
children,
fat-free.
but it's got sugar.
Yeah.
In
Well,
it.
do you want the kids to pay attention or not?
No, and the people that do the school lunches, they said, are you kidding us? You want to take a product that most kids like and that has 9 essential nutrients in it? You want to take that off the menu? What are we trying to prove? I'm against it.
I'll just pack the chocolate milk in the lunch. I don't. I mean, you're taking away all the fun. That you look forward to your chocolate milk at lunch. Noah said they're replacing it with Logan Paul's Prime.
The loaded, the chocolate milk is, it's marketed to athletes because it's got all the energy and the nutrients and the
Yeah.
carbs. It's
Yeah.
it's good for growing bodies.
Yes, it is. It'll put hair on your chest, right, Brandon? Or is that crust? Crust. No, that might be crust. Changes coming to high school basketball across the country. The 1-and-1 foul is gone. No more 1-and-1 after a bonus. So the rules will be changing, and after a team hits the foul limit, instead of 1 shot and the bonus, it will be 2 shots. So that will be changes, and then the fouls will reset after each quarter. So I think there'll be some parents screaming from the stands early in the year that disagree with the call, but that they just won't know the rules change.
won't.
So look out for that. It should be very exciting.
And the USFL, they're adding a league,
I'm not interested in
women
football,
Yes.
like scantily clad,
I
like they
don't
do at
know.
the half times.
But the USFL, it's bombing.
I haven't watched one lick of it. Brandon, do you even go over to it when you see it on the guide? No, you don't.
No, I tuned in once, and it was Michigan versus somebody, and I thought, oh, where are they playing? Because it was a Michigan home game, and it was in Birmingham, Alabama.
It's not even fun. It's not even fun to gamble on. Not even fun to gamble on. Today's show is brought to you by Heather Herndon and the Herndon team at Howard Hanna Real Estate Services. Each week, Heather reminds us why it's great living here in Jackson. And today, welcome back to Work in the Office to Consumers Energy employees in Jackson and around the state. And special kudos to downtown's Ogma Brewing for offering special Monday lunch hours and a full menu yesterday to welcome the Consumers team back to downtown. And from the Jackson YMCA, Consumers Energy Family and Friends, the Y is waiving join fees for employees through June 15th. Did you hear that? Welcome back to the office. Watch for new lunchtime classes starting next month, too. No excuses. I love it.
I thought there were more people downtown yesterday, the
For
Consumers
sure.
Energy employees. They were in line at Jackson Coffee Company. Soon we'll be seeing them on the outdoor patios. It's outdoor patio dining season.
Yeah, and there are, of course, some Consumers employees that are, that have been down
They've been here all the time.
I have cut in front of some Consumers employees because it's their first time back.
Right.
So I have, but no, it's nice to see. It's just everything's coming together downtown. It's the buzz is back, and we've got a lot of great things happening down here.
One thing you won't see dining outdoors, dogs. Did you know that it's against the law for dogs in Michigan to eat in a restaurant or outdoor dining? But the FDA is changing the law. Their updated food code says restaurants can have dogs in outdoor areas if they get approval from, in this case, the Jackson County Health Department. So all a restaurant has to do now is say, can we have approval to have dogs allowed on our outdoor patio? And if the health department says yes, they can.
Buddy.
But they have to have signs saying dogs are welcome, and they have to develop plans to handle dogs and their waste. And they cannot let dogs eat off plates meant for humans. I've seen that. In some states, it's legal. Florida,
California.
Illinois.
California.
So soon you may see dogs enjoying outdoor dining.
Yeah, I don't know. You have a lot of downtown businesses that put out dog bowls.
Hmm
So
Right next door,
yeah,
the Blessed Nest has.
they have a dog water bowl.
Mhm. Jackson Coffee Company. It's decaf, but it's for the dogs. On other dog news, how old do you think the world's oldest dog is?
In dog years or human years?
human years.
Oh man, 27.
31.
Really?
Yes, and over the weekend they had a birthday party for the dog. The dog's name is Bobby. Bobby, and Bobby celebrated his 31st birthday with a party where there were 100 guests. And you know what Bobby eats?
Cat food.
Human food.
Really? Well,
Yes.
he should at that age.
100% human food.
He should at that age.
Yeah. Big night in high school. Big week in high school sports.
Let's do it. Our Extreme Dodge scoreboard, brought to you by Extreme Dodge. Who else? Thank you to Extreme for helping us bring you the scoreboard each week. Ooh, look at the scoreboard here. Jackson taking care of Ypsi in baseball, 18-5. Grass Lake over Vandy. This is the start of the Cascades Conference tournament, and we were talking about that yesterday. They've already played 14 games. You kind of know who's who, but hey, you get to play a little tournament. I would like to see all of these teams figure out a way to participate in the GLIC in baseball and softball. That's one thing we need to take a look at for next year. If we're going to have GLIC, the tournament, it needs to fall in line with these high standards that Al had, and we need to get some of these local teams back in it. I don't know why you're not, but let's get it figured out. And there's some softball scores after I went off on a little tangent there.
There's the Alclick softball tournament too.
Yeah. So here's what's coming up on deck tonight as we wind things down. We've got baseball and softball, track and field, soccer, and then we've got like postseason stuff coming up. Regionals are coming up in track, so it is winding down, and it comes to a halt very, very quickly. Just about 3 weeks left until state championships. So enjoy it and enjoy the great weather. That's coming up on deck. Check our website out later, jtv.tv, for highlights, photos, and scores.
The Ride of Silence is coming up tomorrow. The Cascade Cycling Club invites you to participate in this Ride of Silence. At 7 p.m., cyclists will leave Horace Blackman Park and head out to the MLK Equality Trail and make a loop and return. It's about 6 miles, I think.
Nice.
And then, it's to remind everyone that cyclists share the road with motorists, and to be on the lookout for people, kids, everyone on bikes, and share the road.
Yeah, let's take a peek outside at the hometown sky cam. Ooh, beautiful day facing east on the hometown heating, cooling, and more sky cam. Visit heatandcoolwithus.com. Beautiful day out.
Who's on the show today?
We've got a wonderful show lined up. Mike Smida from Western Schools will join us right after this quick break.